everyone, and a very warm welcome to Sprint X ICSE. And this is the first session that is on Merchant of Venice, part 1. So we've divided this into 4 parts, guys, so that we can come up with maximum questions because it's a long play. So, guys, today's session is going to be based on previous year's exam questions. 3 marks questions and long answers 4 marks questions. That is exactly how it comes in your exam. Okay? So this is the schedule. It's going to continue till 27th of Feb with my greatest Olympic prize. Physics schedule, it's also going to end on 26th. Math is going to end on 26th. SST is going to continue till 27th, and chemistry is going to continue again till 27th. Bio is going to also continue till 27th. So please mark this, guys, and do not miss any of the important sessions. And also do hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and share the video as much as possible. So this is the first extract which I'm going to read out to you. Bassanio says, "To you, Antonio, I owe the most in money and in love, and from your love I have a warranty to unburden all my plots and purposes, how to get clear of all debts I owe. Antonio, I pray you, good Bassanio, let me know it." So this is the conversation taking place between Bassanio and Antonio. Let us see the very first question. You have to describe Antonio's mood at the beginning of this scene. We have already discussed that Antonio had a melancholic mood, right? And what are the friends of Antonio talking about regarding this mood? What are their interpretations? That is what you have to answer. So basically, you have to talk about the melancholic mood that he was having at the beginning of the scene. And Salarino and Salanio, they said they interpreted it as he was worried because of his ships sailing on the sea. The second interpretation was because of his being in love. So these are the 2 interpretations, very clear, very easy. You can easily score here. Okay? But however, we do not know what is the correct reason. What is the real reason behind his melancholic mood? Next question is, what promise did Antonio make to Bassanio immediately after his conversation? Very simple, regarding the money that he's going to give, right? So Bassanio wanted to travel to Belmont in order to win the hand of Portia. So he needed money. So that is what he promised. So wholeheartedly helping in his mission, what was that? Winning the hand of Portia. And for that, he had to travel to Belmont. For that, he needed money. So, yes, his utmost resources will be placed at his disposal. So, this is talking about true friendship. True friendship between Antonio and Bassanio, who is ready to give everything. Okay? Antonio is ready to give everything, and in order to help Bassanio. What did Bassanio say to Antonio about a lady richly lived in Belmont? He is definitely talking about our favorite character, Portia, right? Our heroine of the play, right? So rich lady Portia lives in Belmont. Her reputation as a rich, beautiful lady has spread far and wide. Okay? And all the bachelors are trying to have their luck, okay, in quest of her. And then we have, why was Antonio unable to lend Bassanio the money that he needed? Because he did not have ready money, right? He had ventures, okay, tied up. And how did he propose to help his friend? Okay, let us have a look at how can you approach this answer. So he had, as I talked about, this investment in trading ventures at sea. So he suggested to go and inquire from where he could get money, and he is definitely going to stand for that. Okay? And he could definitely borrow money on behalf of Antonio. So that is the answer. Next is, what does the above extract reveal about the relationship? As I talked about, the true friendship that you have to talk about, true friendship. And also there is an interpretation, as we have discussed already when we were discussing the play. We had discussed about the homoerotic tendency, or homoerotic relationship. Okay? So that we have already discussed when we were doing this play in the Umang series. So this is according to some critiques. Okay. So we can also have this kind of interpretation. And you have to mention one way in which this was put to test later. So basically you have to mention the trial scene, है ना? That was the scene where this relationship was put to test. The relationship of true friendship, true bond. Okay. So definitely close friends, intimate, sharing intimate feelings, intimate bond. Okay. And then talk about that slight, tendency towards that homoerotic relationship that also needs to be talked about. Okay. And then yes, their friendship is tested in the play when Bassanio helps Antonio. I already told you, you have to talk about the trial scene. Okay. And later, another thing is about the ring. When Bassanio's ring was missing, right? So at that time also, Antonio stood for him. Okay. Okay, guys. So, guys, if you are enjoying the session, you can definitely join us. Okay, and gain 100% knowledge and 100% marks. You can have unlimited live quizzes, live classes with fun and high level quizzes. Compete with the students throughout the world. Interactive replays and live quizzes and downloadable content with handwritten notes of the master teachers. You can solve all your doubts in the class with the help of our superb class teachers, guys, and free 5,000 plus micro courses and crash courses, that too in less price. Please use the coupon code SWREPRO, and this is the coupon code pro price. Okay, this is going to reduce. Yes, you have to pay only 11 rupees per class, guys. Don't forget that. And here is your link. Okay, in the description box, and coupon code is SWREPRO. Okay, next passage, next extract. Portia, as from her lord, her governor, her king, myself, and what is mine to you and yours is now converted. But now I was the lord of this fair mansion, master of my servants, queen o'er myself, and even now, but now, this house, these servants, and this same myself are yours, my lord. So this is definitely Portia saying to whom? Bassanio, right? So let us see what is the first question. Where are Portia and Bassanio? They are in their room, Portia's room. Remember, this was during the casket scene. है ना? What had just taken place? What had just taken place? Bassanio had selected the correct casket, the lead casket. What was the inscription given in the lead casket? Remember, who will choose Portia had to hazard everything. That was the inscription. You may quote, you may summarize, right? So that is what, very simple. And Portia speaks these words when Bassanio says he is doubtful that all that he sees are they fully confirmed, until and unless they are confirmed and signed by and approved by Portia. And I already talked about this one, right? Who chooseth me? Very simple. Next question. What does Bassanio say in praise of Portia's portrait? That's a beautiful line. I'll show you what. See, he says that, when he moves his eyeballs, it seems that Portia's eyeballs are also moving. Then, sweet breath is coming out from the parted lips of Portia in the portrait. Okay. Also, the golden hair that the artist has painted. Okay. That is acting as a bait to entrap men. Okay. That is even faster than the insects being trapped in the spider webs. Okay, so that is a beautiful description. Okay, there's a connection. I mean, there's a comparison between spider's web and the hair of Portia painted by the artist. Okay, so spider's web, just as they entrap insects, similarly Portia's hair is also trapping men. Okay, beautiful. And then what news saddens Bassanio on this happy occasion? What is the news that which makes Bassanio sad? He was very happy on this occasion, but there was one news which made him sad. What was that? The news of Antonio. Antonio's ships. Okay. Okay. What does Portia ask him to do? So yes, not even one venture has been successful. Okay, that is what he comes to know. And now what happens is he is stuck in that bond to the Jew, that is to um kya naam tha uska, what was his name, uh array, to the Jew. I am a very bad I mean, I have short term memory loss. Okay, so yes, he had Shylock. Sorry, yes, remember Shylock. Shylock and Antonio had a bond, right? So yes, that has been forfeited because he had not repaid the money, and now Shylock is not going to spare Antonio. That was known to them very, very, very clearly, right? So Portia tells Bassanio. Now, what does Portia says Bassanio to go to Venice immediately and pay the Jew, that is Shylock, 6,000 ducats, right? Then double the 6,000 and then three times to conceal the bond. Cancel the bond, right? So she says that this has to be done at a very fast pace, even before Shylock is even able to touch even a hair of Antonio. Okay. Now, who is Balthazar and what work was assigned to him by Portia? Very, very simple. He is a servant to Portia and was very honest and loyal. You can also mention loyal. Portia expects him to be same now also. And what does he say? She gives him a task of delivering a letter to her cousin Dr. Bellario, right, who lives in Padua. And she asks him to go as fast as possible. She also asks Balthazar to bring the notes and clothes that Dr. Bellario gives to him. Okay, gives him to the water route through which the trade with Venice is carried out. Right, so these are the tasks. This is basically complete textual based, text based. So you have to remember this, right? Okay. Next is where does Portia really plan to go? What similarity do we find between Portia and Antonio? Now, there is a great similarity between Portia and Antonio regarding whom? Regarding Bassanio, right? And here we are also questioning, this also leads to a question mark regarding Antonio and Bassanio relationship. And we can have this interpretation of homoeroticism here, right? Then when we are talking about the character of Portia, we will of course have to talk about her strong-willed nature and fiercely independent woman, right? A bold, courageous woman, right? Especially at that point of time. Okay? Okay. So, of course, she plans to go to Venice to help Bassanio to save Antonio's life from the Jew, Shylock. Both of them, as I told you, have already talked about the relationship, right? So, that is what you have to talk about. This is shown by the fact that they are both ready to help, ready to do anything for Bassanio. Okay? And then Portia reveals that she's a strong woman, also shows her fierce independence. How? Because she herself takes the charge of the situation, right? And she sends Bassanio to Venice with instructions and money to help Antonio. With that, guys, we have already completed the previous year's question paper extract based questions, long answer questions, and this is the homework answer, guys. Okay, this is the extract. Please read the extract. This is taking place between Shylock and Antonio during that time when Antonio had failed to repay the bond and he was imprisoned, right? The question is, state 2 points that Portia makes at the end of the trial of Antonio that saves his life. Okay, so here you have to talk about the trial scene, okay? And then you have to talk about Shylock, okay, at the end of the scene. Very important and a beautiful answer also. What do you feel about Shylock at the end of the scene and why? So let me see what answers you come up with in the comment section. Next session, we will be covering the second act, okay? And so second that, I mean, this is the second part where I'll be covering with more, I mean, I'll be coming up with more questions. So guys, stay tuned, and I think this will be very helpful for you guys. So please do visit our link and use the coupon code SWREPRO. Also, don't fail to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, share the video amongst your friends. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye bye. See you very soon.